Hello and welcome back guys to some more Bazaar, and we're playing Dooley. It's been a while, but here we are featuring a cybersecurity build, which is one of the 4 or 5 decent Dooley builds. I'm not saying, Dooley isn't meta, obviously, not many people are playing Dooley, but well, you have force field, you have obviously the bugs, you have like an ignition core setup. And then I would say the fourth and fifth builds is either cybersecurity or something with nitrogen hammer. So I would say those are like the best 5 builds you can play with Dooley. And I actually felt like playing some Dooley, and I was like, alright, let's see what we get offered. And we got a cybersecurity really early, and then a fiber optics on day 5, which I think that's the earliest you can get it anyway. And yeah, we did reach legend. I don't think I made a video about me reaching legend, but well, I was pretty close to it anyway. And the game I got legend for wasn't super exciting. It was just an average trebuchet build. But yeah. Oh, okay. 26%. Yeah, we take those. I just figured I'll make a video about Dooley because I haven't played Dooley in like a month, I feel like, since he fell off a little bit. Anyway, we also have augmented weaponry, which works pretty well. I think I might actually buy some gumballs. Yeah, I think those 5 builds I mentioned, those are the best Dooley builds at the moment. Force field obviously relies on the skills. Let's browse some skills while we're at it. Plus 10, so it's like plus 30. We don't have any. Oh, we do have burn actually. Yeah, right. Oh, that's pretty good. 30. What am I saying? Free 3-second freeze. Yeah, sure. And again, we have this freeze stuff there as a pivot potentially. I think freeze stuff is pretty oppressive and can work really well. So, we're certainly looking at these two builds. If we get some crazy, ridiculous freeze stuff like an icy enchantment, we can pivot obviously. Alright, so Burninator bot is actually a scary fight. I'm sell these. Actually, I'm thinking of, right, never mind. I was thinking of the other fight. Never mind. I sold them for no reason. Whatever. Yeah, I do think Dooley is not as consistent as the other heroes at the moment. Like, that's not to say that Dooley is bad. Dooley can still work really well. It's just, you need to be pretty good at Dooley and know what to look out for and know how to pivot well. Not me. I'm not the one who pivots well. Oh, feather. Pretty good. Okay. Alright, well. Is everything correct? We just go shopping first. Hopefully Pig offers us some freeze stuff. Or Vanessa some weapon stuff. Oh, that's a hard choice actually. What would I rather go for? No, I mean, Pig has some good weapon stuff as well. If we get a yo-yo or something, that would be really good. I'll take that as well. Any free stuff? Maybe a yo-yo? Maybe actually that is pretty good. Sure. Don't mind if I do. That was pretty good. Let's pick up the business card as well, actually. No free stuff, but that is better than the other stuff we had. Alright, I'm thinking of picking up the chocolates. Medium items is very tempting. Augmented weaponry. Plus 15. Plus 5 to these, plus 15 to that one. Is that worth it? Honestly, I do like chocolates. I think I'm gonna go for that. Oh. You know what? Whatever. Sure. Pick up some chocolates. This is looking like a solid run. It's not that crazy though, so we will fall off soon unless we get a good enchantment or a good upgrade. Gonna reach level 10 on the next bonk is a pain actually. Icy. Okay. Well, let's hope that torpedo doesn't wreck us here. Oh, that was a bad freeze. That was a really bad freeze. Ooh, that's really nope. Nah. That was a nasty freeze. If it froze like the rifle or something, would have been fine, I think. Anyway, I mean, bonk as well. You know, it is what it is. Go Midsworth. Ooh. Is that better than what we have here at the moment? What would we get rid of? We could get rid of these. Could get rid of thrusters. But 5 seconds is slow. 5 seconds might be too slow. I think this is too slow. We need like a battery or something. That's a rough one. I think that's not bad, but it's just, you know, we're reaching late game. Alright, plasma rifle is also pretty decent actually. You're not sure why not. I don't think we kill the enemy fast enough. Actually, do we? Yeah, we have a freeze. It should be okay. We'll get this off twice at least, and hopefully the rest does enough damage. That was a good freeze. Pretty good. The only bad freeze was the barrel, obviously. You know what? Anything here is good, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, yep. Alright, GG. Holy crap. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. That's funny, the tech gives it more damage, actually. But I thought, anyway, we should keep the silencer, maybe, for, nah, actually, we will never have only one weapon at this point. Is that even worth it? I mean, sure. If I had less money, I wouldn't, but... Alpha Ray? No, I don't think so. Jesus, alright. I think Clarence... Clarence is not a bad build, also. Tech is also decent, I guess. But I think those are like not the S tier or the A tier builds, you know? Those are like B tier builds on average, obviously. +5 on everything, or +5 on 5 extra on this is actually like +30 on this, but these guys will proc pretty often as well, so I think that's okay. Sure. With the obsidian one, this definitely can work pretty well. We need to upgrade the core, maybe get a skill or Like that's why I'm trying to visit every medium vendor basically. Partially for the scrap metal, and what the hell is that, bro? Oh my goodness. Okay. Need a battery, upgrade the core, upgrade fiber optics. There's a lot of ways we can upgrade our board right now, so definitely gonna visit vendors.
Mine is highly concentrated.
I think we're gonna ignore the augmented weaponry stuff for now. We need to make sure we have enough money to buy stuff.
Go see Curio.
I'll do it for like friends. Friends could be cybersecurity. I think more consistent is just this. Visit every metal we see. Octopus is actually kind of scary since they buffed it. We should be okay to win. We'll get this off twice, at least. Not that sure. No, we win. Because I'm gonna be honest, like the octopus fight is, you know, if you don't have defensives, like no sustain, the fight is kind of hard. I'm actually gonna go for that one. Mainly because I'm not sure if I win without critting. Like, unironically.
Tell your bosses.
Like, if I don't crit... Like, let's say I get this off twice. Maybe even 3 times. If I don't crit any of them, I lose. So I don't think it's 100% to win. Crit skills. Actually, this one, I think I need to upgrade the core. Upgrading core is nice. That's good. That is good. Good reroll, but those are decent. Alright, let's think. I think in general, promoting your own game plan is pretty good, so let's haste our own stuff.
I wrote this widget just for you, Dooley, because you're my favorite.
Alright, well, let's browse. Oh my goodness. I mean, in theory, we have stuff to sell. Alright, whatever.
Someone with taste around.
Sure. All the damage adds up. Arc Blaster. Well, we're not quite... Honestly, the thrusters, maybe? I'd rather have an Arc Blaster. .4, huh? Honestly, this just... It's silver, I think we should pick up the other one, maybe.
Lux told me about you. You're one of the good ones.
Let me test something. Oh, okay. For a moment I thought... Oh, weapon or tech, and this is both, so it gives like plus 40 in extra time. Okay, yeah. I think this is better than the thrusters, especially because I have no synergy with, what do you call it? Vehicle.
Things remind me of seeds, acorns. Home. This is a gift at any price.
Okay.
Am I even a master merchant?
Actually, I saw a Dooley with antimatter chamber like a week ago. I know that this doesn't say much, and I won anyway, but yeah. Alright, seems good, right? Yep. Alright, sure.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
I feel like the
squabble.
breakpoints for the 5% cooldown reduction, you know, didn't seem to matter. How much? Just 80% copium, but we don't have any defensives.
Got
Oh,
talent. You should put it toward nobler.
well, pretty good. We're looking for battery as well, fiber optics. We could pick up some chocolates. Oh god. Honestly, I think we're at the point where we're not gonna go for the free stuff anymore. Like, especially with the obsidian enchantment, we've kind of committed. I think we're gonna try to make. I shouldn't spend all of it. I should save some money. I think we'll go for Gumballs for two reasons. One is we have the weaponry, and second, like getting crit on that is really good. So I think those are two good reasons to go for Gumballs there. Alright. Do we want to try Boss Harrow again, or do we go for Arcan? Again, Arcan, like, some of these fights got a lot harder, especially because if you don't have any sustain, Arcan plus the octopus guy, those fights are significantly more difficult. And I've gotten beat up by Arcan and the other guy earlier. I was like, always, oh well, we could just crit and win, yeah, but I think we'll give it a try. I think it's close. I'm just worried about not having sustain. The Eclipse, you know, always healing. Well, if we get a crit, then yeah, alright. But you see, like, we're dropping fairly low there. You know, if we don't land a crit, it might be rough. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, we can wait before we do that, actually. On weapon items, there's not many here, but there are a few decent ones.
You're not ready to accept the light, and that's okay.
Whatever. That's pretty good. I think we'll take temporary boost. It's just a very solid option. It is day 11. Alright, let's see what we're up against. Day 11 Pig. This is where they get super scary. What do we have? A freeze build? Yeah. Is that a shielded bootstraps? This might be really bad. We need to get like a good crit back to back or something. Nah, it's over. Okay, that's a pretty good build. That's a pretty good build. Yeah, the shield didn't help. That's pretty good. Oh, well, we didn't even proc Hunker down actually, so yeah. Alright. We could actually upgrade all of these, but there's a lot of good enchantments. Upgrading all of these, including the core. I think we need to go for a utility enchantment. Actually, what is thrusters? What does that do now? Thrusters. Your vehicles have plus 50 crit. First time you fall. Oh, okay, they're all useless. First time you fall below, yeah, never mind. Alright, so we can enchant the core or fiber optics. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're gonna skip the poison.
Things are so dull. Let me brighten
One of these. Fiber optics or the core? We double check. Fiber optics. I mean, some of them are better if you have the core, like, you know, heavy or icy or turbo are better with this. And like the other ones, but this one, if you have, actually, no, I mean, deadly, turbo, heavy, icy, I guess, shiny are really good with this. Those are the core. On average, the core has better outcomes.
But I've seen
Oh my god, I got got toxic anyway. I mean, that's still better than having toxic on, you know, the fiber optics, so whatever. Sure. Well,
Every action changes
that is
future.
pretty good.
Form is too deep for you.
What if we just upgrade this guy? And then we can upgrade optics. I think we just upgrade this guy.
Weapon will protect you.
Alright, then we upgrade optics. We're gonna level up. Probably useless, but... Okay, there we go.
Fire softens before it strengthens.
Pretty good. That's a big power spike. For sure. Now what if we do that? So if that procs 4.8 really matter. Twice 4.8. Okay, doesn't matter. Should do this, I guess.
I have 50 worlds to rule. I have time for this. I have many enemies. Now,
Yeah, we need more crits.
one.
I don't know how we'll get more crit, but well, it doesn't have to be 100, but
If you have to ask the price, you
anyway.
can afford it.
Well, the only other tech we actually have that is usable. Although these might be more useful than. Oh wait, this is also tech. Wait, oh right. Never mind. I think it's time to get rid of the pulse rifle.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
It was good in the early game. We probably kept it way too long. I mean,
Fire's
pick that up in case we don't find anything better, I suppose. Alright, there we go. Alright.
Class had neither.
Alright, there you go. So 2 seconds in, charges that. And then... But the math doesn't quite math. If this was diamond, that would be decent actually. I mean, we're going with this anyway, I guess. Double checking everything is, yeah. Right. Give me the blue ones. Okay, 2 blue ones above average. More blue ones, please. Okay, we got 4 blue ones. Alright, there you go. We're as strong as we can be, basically. Sold everything. Day 12, what do we have? Is it a nitrogen hammer? Yeah, it is, fuck. Okay. The fuck? Alright, we need a crit there, buddy. Alright, actually we didn't need a crit, I'm trolling. Wait, how did... Right, no, that's why. Okay, Blizzard. Bro, that is nuts, having Blizzard with this. Jesus. Was Shadow Cloak supposed to be on that, or the other way around? I'm not sure. That was pretty good. Damn. I was like, how did that thing proc instantly? What the hell? I actually think we're just gonna go for this again. Yeah. We could go for crit skills. I think that might be necessary. I just can't think of what other skills I mean, there's some good ones obviously, but +8. Yeah, sure.
No fun. All blunt instruments.
It's last day, so we're doing this for sure. We should be able to beat that. But what if we go for this? Just to potentially get the crit chance skill. I'm actually thinking about that. We won't level up if we don't take this though, right? Alright, sure. I think this fight makes sense. Because we have the skill, and we have the, if I counted right, I don't think we level up if we don't take this fight. We will be actually 1 XP short if we take the middle or the center fight. There's the freeze stuff, huh?
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
I should have bought the... Okay, that's pretty good.
You're a smart one for your size.
Let's do the nitro instead of the cool LEDs, maybe.
I think that suits you beautifully.
They put it on over here, though. Actually, wait, I'm trolling. We won't reach level 15 anyway, looks like. Light bulb. Light bulb.
Tell everyone you got it here.
How do we wanna set everything up? Light bulb instead of what? I mean, the math doesn't make sense. I mean, that doesn't make sense because I could just do that. But okay, to be fair, I think the reason to like, why am I including light bulb over this might be because the fight might not last 6 seconds. Is that a valid reason? I mean, kind of. I think the fight will end, you know, that quick. I shouldn't even include this, then, in theory. Proc twice, so proc. I think this makes sense. This feels like it makes sense. I don't know. I'm just alright, whatever. Well, I miscounted and we're 1 off anyway. Alright. Well, good luck to us. Day 13, kinda scary. We can definitely squeeze out a win.
My fight isn't with you.
Especially if we crit. Surely we crit. Very interesting build. A little... There's the Bloodhound. Alright, easy. Nice. That's pretty good. I need to rewatch that. Yeah, okay. Okay, nice. Alright, pretty good. Yeah, this is one way Dooley can work, you know, just get Obsidian on your cybersecurity and just win XD. I mean, this build could have been better as well, you know, but this is pretty good as is, to be honest. What is actually a light bulb when you upgrade it? Light bulb, 1 second shorter. Okay, 3 second at diamond, that's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't played Dooley in a while, I just, you know, I'm Legends, I'm playing like for fun now, I'm playing other characters, and Dooley, you know, is one of my favorite heroes, champions, whatever you call it. So yeah, pretty good. But yeah, I was talking about like the viable builds earlier, and this is definitely one of them, cybersecurity. Let me double check cybersecurity. Also lowers cooldown by 1 second every time you upgrade it. So at diamond it's 8 seconds. It's actually pretty crazy how it scales when you level it up. So pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe for more content.